welcome to this first October vlog. I am excited about it. It is October 1st. And today I've just been studying all day. My boards are October 14th and I am getting nervous about it. But yeah, every day is getting, I don't know. Today was not a good day of studying just because like the material was so much harder, like immunology. And also dermatology, like all the rashes look the same. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing today, October 1st, but I am done studying. It's like 6:30 now, so I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the night. I think I wanna do a little bit of planning, coloring in my planner, so I thought we can do that together. My boyfriend is currently out at a work event. There's like a mega work event this week where he works, so they're out at dinner. So I'm all alone tonight, but I thought we could try something to ring in the new season. I saw this at Trader Joe's. It's a pumpkin spice espresso martini. I don't know, that would be kind of fun to try. I normally don't drink espresso martinis, and I'm not sure how I feel about pumpkin spice flavor. So this is gonna be interesting, but I don't know, I thought it could be fun. Okay. We have the ice pour in. I don't know how much. Don't have a martini glass, but my sister bought me these little glasses, which I think are technically champagne glasses. But we'll do this one. I may have actually put too much in this, but that's okay. So cheers to October. It smells really good, I have to say. Oh my gosh. That is really good. Ooh. I definitely approve and recommend, and this was not very expensive. So yay, I think I'm just gonna sit now, relax, watch some TV. Oh, I think I'll grab my coloring planner thing so we can do that. I'll show you all, and then yeah, just relax for the rest of the night. And then I'll also tell you about the book that I'm reading. Got my planner. I think you guys know, if you've seen my other videos, I am using the, oh my gosh, I'm using the Amanda Rachel Lee planner that you like color, where you like color in for the month. Then you have the month that you actually plan out. I do love this, although I think I'm gonna do something for next year, but this month is like a celestial theme, which is really pretty. So I have an idea. I want to color like the entire background like a dark blue color. We'll see how it goes. October 3rd, happy October 3rd. Yesterday I did update the vlog. Thursdays are always my busiest days because I have like meetings and then clinic in the afternoon, and I'm always so tired. And then my boyfriend and I went out to drinks because he's finally like, that didn't have a work event this week. So we went out to drinks and then came home and then went to bed. Yeah, today is Friday and Taylor Swift's album just came out. I listened to it last night because I forgot about the time difference, so it came out at like 10 o'clock for me. So I listened to it one time through and I like it, but the lyrics are definitely not as good as I would expect from her. And I don't know, I like the 70s vibe to it, and I think it's so well made, like it's so well produced, but it wasn't exactly what I want. She's definitely just having fun with this album. A little unserious. Some of the lyrics are a little like, But yeah, I'm liking it. So far I love the song Elizabeth Taylor and Honey. Those are the only two that I like really liked. But yeah, now I am headed to the library to study. Gonna study all day today, be at the library all day, and then tonight I don't know what we're gonna do, but that's the plan. Also for my reading, I am just like not in the mood for horror. I'm more in the mood for like, alright, pause it on there. Okay, anyways, I'm more in the mood for just like a fun fantasy, I think, like a short fun fantasy. So we'll look through. I'm already like deviating from my October TBR. But yeah, that's really what I'm in the mood for, something that's just fun. Like You Weren't Meant to Be Human is good, but I don't know, it's just not what I want to read right now. So when we come back from the library, I'm gonna look in the library to see if there's anything that catches my eye. But if not, we're gonna look. I have some books in mind that I may try tonight, and I'll share it with you guys. But yeah, first thing is to the library to study. Hello everyone. It has been a long time since I've come to update the vlog. Gosh, today's Wednesday, October 15th, and I have finished my boards. I took it earlier today. Oh my gosh. When I finished, I don't know how I felt after taking it. I was so tired towards the end of that. Just like a 9-hour exam. But now I'm feeling better because it feels good for it to be done. I don't have to study and I can just like have free time again. So yes, it feels very good that that test is over. I find out if I passed in a couple months. So there's that. But yeah, I thought I would come update the vlog because I have not been reading, so I haven't been updating. I've literally just been like stressed and studying, and that's about it. But I am excited to be done because I have been like thinking about my books, my like fall TBR to be that I want to be reading. So I guess I can give you a quick little update. Let me get all the books. So I think y'all know I was reading You Weren't Meant to Be Human by Andrew Joseph White. I did read a little bit of this one night. I was like, I could read this, but this book it's got to a point where it's like very stressful for our patient. Oh my gosh. You can tell that I had my exam for this character. Oh my gosh. Very stressful, and it was like stressing me out, and I was already stressed, so I had to put the book down, and I haven't picked it up in a couple days. But I think tomorrow I do have kind of like a long work day, and Friday I have clinic in the morning, but I think I'm going to try to just like power through and finish this book first, because I haven't finished a book in like it must be like three or 4 weeks now, something crazy. So I did try to read this, but like I said, I put it down. But I am still really liking this. And then I told you all that I was like in the mood for just like a fun fantasy kind of thing. So I did pick up Immortal Dark by Tegest Germa, and I don't think I put a bookmark in here, but I did not get very far, maybe like 50 or so pages in, and I was actually really liking this. This is really intriguing, very much enemies to lovers, because I know it's going to turn into a little bit of a romance, and it's definitely enemies and really dark and very interesting. I was really enjoying this, so I may have to add this to my TBR. I am going to put it down because on my official October TBR was Bare Bones in the Midnight Soil, and this is the book that I kept thinking about, that I have been waiting for my exam to finish so that I can start this, because this is what I've been really wanting to read. I may start it tonight. I don't know how I feel, but this is definitely going to be started this weekend, and I think I will just keep this vlog going until the end of this weekend, and this will just be like the first 2 weeks of October vlog. Hopefully I'll finish a book or like make a lot of progress into this, but I'm definitely going to start this soon, and I am so excited to finally get into this and have like no distractions. I can just read this and be fully in it. But yeah, I do eventually want to get back into this. Maybe I have to read this in December, because Next month, I want to read Alchemized, and that's obviously like a 1,000-page book. So this may be a December read, but I do want to get back to this because I was surprisingly really enjoying this. It was actually really good. And I'm saying like surprised because this is a YA book, so I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, but I was really liking it a lot. So that is my little bit of an update. I will come back at you when I start reading or start doing something fun. My boyfriend planned something fun for us to do this weekend to celebrate the end of my exam. I don't know what it is. It's a surprise. So I will also let you all know what that is too. Okay, hello. It is the next day. What is today? Friday. Oh my gosh. I did have clinic this morning, and then I had the afternoon off, and I just came home and relaxed. And then I finally, as you all saw, started reading Bare Bones in the Midnight Soil. And I also did my nails. There we go. Did my nails. Super cute. But yeah, I did start reading Bare Bones in the Midnight Soil. One thing weird though about this copy, the pages were like out of order and then literally falling out of the book. Isn't that so strange? Because I was reading it and I was like, this doesn't quite make sense. And then I noticed that the page numbers are out of order. And yeah, it just was like misprinted, and then the sheets are literally just falling out of the book. It's only this one little section, at least so far. So anyways, I am about 82 pages in, about to go to the next Maria section. And I'm liking it. I'm not loving it, I have to say. I don't know, I was expecting this to be a lot more like gothic and atmospheric, and this is definitely just feels more like a contemporary novel so far, because you're just following 3 different women, well, contemporary, because there's one woman who's in like the 1500s. So yeah, so far, I don't know, like I'm liking it. It's easy to read, but I'm definitely not hooked and super intrigued. But I am gonna obviously keep going, give it some more time for things to pick up. So we're following 3 different women, following Maria, who lives in Spain in the 1500s, and she is getting married off to a prince or like a count, and is dealing with that whole life. Hold on, I'm gonna close this. Following Maria, who, yeah, lives in Spain, like I said. She's getting married off to this like count, and moves to his castle and is like dealing with that. And then you're following our other character named Alice. Timeline takes place in 2019. She is Scottish, and she came to America, to Harvard, to study. So we're in her timeline, and she's very like shy and quiet and trying to branch out. And then you're following our other character, Lottie. I think she's our vampire, I don't know yet, but Lottie and Alice have already met and interacted. I'm liking all of the perspectives, although we've only gotten one perspective so far of Lottie. I'm not going to do any spoilers, just so you know. I don't think any of this is spoilers, because really nothing has happened. It's really just setting everything up. I am liking Maria's point of view. I was expecting it to be a lot more gothic than it is, but I'm not even 100 pages in, so we will see. I'm gonna sit here now. My boyfriend went to the gym, and when he comes back, we're gonna have dinner and maybe watch something. So while he's gone, I'm going to sit here and try to read a little bit more. And then I'm taking this with me this weekend. We're going to Napa Valley. I think I told you all, my boyfriend's surprising me for finishing my boards on a trip. And we're going to Napa Valley for Saturday and Sunday, so I'm super excited. So I'll definitely bring you guys along with me. But I'm gonna bring this so I can read it on the drive. So it is now Monday, and I thought I would come update the vlog. You guys saw we went to Napa Valley and it was so much fun. Went to a couple of bookstores as well, but I didn't end up buying anything just because I'm not sure like what I quite want to buy. But I do plan on going actually book shopping tomorrow, finally, to Barnes & Noble as my little treat for boards, treat to myself. Anyways, I thought I would come give you all a little reading update. So I haven't read any more of You Weren't Meant to Be Human. I think it's over there. But I think what I'm gonna do is tonight try to finish that book. Let me get it. I think I said I'm gonna try to finish at least this book in this vlog, so there's a 1 book finish. I think I could definitely finish it tonight, give you all my final thoughts. I haven't read any more of this, but I did take Bare Bones in the Midnight Soil with me this weekend. I didn't read too much, but I have been reading more today, and I am like 170 pages in. And of course, as soon as I finished giving you all that update and then went back into reading, things started picking up. It's getting really interesting now. There is more of a plot, and I am really liking it a lot, actually. I don't want to give anything away, but the vampire things have come into play, and it's really interesting and a little bit different and not what I was expecting. So I do like how Victoria Schwab is taking it for one of our characters, actually for 2 of the characters. Right now I'm mainly reading from Maria, who is probably my favorite perspective anyway, so I don't mind getting a lot of her perspective. But yeah, I am like really liking it now. It's really picking up and it's just really interesting so far. My goal is for tonight, finish this book, give you all my final thoughts, and then wrap up this vlog, because I do want to start a new October vlog where I will probably finish this. Yeah, because now I'm like getting back into reading, which is so nice. But yeah, I do have work this afternoon. I thought I would come give you guys a quick little. Okay, so it is, sorry if the lighting is kind of weird, but I thought I would just come sit here and give you my final reading update. I did finally finish You Weren't Meant to Be Human by Andrew Joseph White. So happy I finally finished a book. I haven't finished a book, I think, in like 4 weeks or something. But I did really enjoy this. I give this a 4 out of 5 stars. This, I was actually editing this vlog already, and the clip where I talk about this book, I must have accidentally deleted, or I wasn't actually recording. That happens sometimes. So I realized I never give you all like a plot for this book. This is a horror novel, and you're following our main character, who is trans, and they live in the Appalachian, I think this takes place in like Virginia, in the future, where these like alien bug things have come down. They haven't taken over the world, but they are trying to take over humans. Certain humans are deciding to follow this alien creature. They're called the Hive, because it's just like a bunch of like worms and flies in this big like mass, and they can talk to humans through their minds. And some humans decide to like follow, and kind of like a cult, and like follow these aliens and do whatever they say. And that is like kind of like the background setting of this world, kinda. And then our main character finds themselves in a situation that they do not want to be in, but the Hive kind of like forces it to happen, and our main character is just dealing with it. It is very intense,
very fast paced. And as I was reading this book, I was like, this just feels so authentic and real, and like the author is really, I don't know, you could just tell it was coming from a place of sincerity. So I was like, this author also has to be trans, or like loves a lot of people that are trans, because it just felt so real. And yeah, and I looked, and our main character is also trans, and you can just tell that this author is writing from like a very personal place, even though it's like a horror novel. I really enjoyed this. There was one scene at the end that was like super intense that I didn't really like. I understand why the author did it, but that doesn't take away any points. It was just a little like, oh, but the rest of the ending I thought was really great. I don't know, I really enjoyed this a lot. I could see why people wouldn't like this, because it is so intense. And definitely look up trigger warnings for this one if you do not like to read anything about pregnancy, childbirth, anything in that realm. I wouldn't pick this up. But other than that, I recommend it. I think especially if you're able to read it in like a couple sittings, I think it'll be super impactful, because when I was reading it, I couldn't put it down, but you guys just know I was like super busy, so I couldn't put all my time into it. Sorry, the lighting is so weird now. Really enjoyed this, so glad I finally got to it. 4 out of 5 stars. I definitely will check out whatever else Andrew Joseph White comes out with. But yeah, and I also really love this cover. There's like worms coming on the typography. I really like it a lot. So I definitely recommend, if it sounds somewhat interesting, if you like horror books, if you like if you want like a fast-paced horror read, I recommend this one. I thought it was really, really great. So there we go. This is the end of the vlog. We can finally end it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like there wasn't too much in here, but that's okay. I am filming the rest of October, and I guess I'll just have like 2 vlogs for October. But yeah, I will be reading the rest of Bare Bones and the Soil in the next vlog. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye.